Stand by. Racing, Zero Demerits dwelt at the start. Pearl Trade got back with it as well from the inside. Locklear first to break, headed immediately, however, by Harry Thomas, which is going to work his way to the top, and Spirit of Fire, and going forward as well, Sir Mambo after the start. Through the first 250, Harry Thomas is going to lead them with the blinkers on. He led narrowly, taken on by Spirit and Fire, being set alight on the outside by Whitten, and she wants to get to the lead, but she's having to do a lot of work to get there. A length and a half to Sir Mambo, racing third on the outside of Locklear. Then came Monash and Stratocreed. Further back in the field, then Pearl Trade, and last on the rail, Zero Demerits. Putting the 750 behind them, they're out on the side of the course, and Spirit and Fire, which did plenty of toil getting across onto the rails, leads the way. 3/4 Harry Thomas, who'd popped off the fence after getting cleared. A length and a half away on the inside to Locklear. Sir Mambo again given a bit more cover as they approach the home corner, being followed by Monash. Stratocreed easing away from the fence. Pearl Trade comes to the outside. Back there last is Zero Demerits. Into the straight, and again Harry Thomas levels up to Spirit and Fire. A length and a half away then behind them Sir Mambo. Pearl Trade's running on at the 200. Harry Thomas regains the lead from Sir Mambo. Coming again. Pearl Trade is gathering them in down the outside. Zero Demerits is late. Stratocreed gets a late run. They're queuing up. They split the line. Tight go. Zero Demerits lunging. Zero Demerits on the outside. Might have got the head in front just from Sir Mambo in a hectic finish. Right behind them, Pearl Trade, Harry Thomas close up together from Stratocreed, Spirit and Fire. Followed then deeper out by Monash with Locklear back there amongst the last of them in. It'll be a last bound win from last. Zero Demerits. Jason Whiting, number 8. They were queuing up at the 100-metre mark, but Zero Demerits, the second winner today in the first half of the card, to come from last down the outside, and has grabbed Sir Mambo to just win. 8, Zero Demerits by the ill-fated Demerit, trained by Gary Crispin, ridden by Jason Whiting, has won from Sir Mambo by Warchant, Brodie Kirby. 3, Harry Thomas gets the judge's verdict for third placing in front of Pearl Trade and Stratocreed. 8, 6, 3, 5. The official placings. Zero Demerits goes back to back for D. Leopold, Paul White, Mrs. D. Crispin, Ronnie White, B. Lawrence and J. Sinagra, and Mrs. J.K. Leopold, B. Sirovic, J. Clatworthy, P. Lawrence, C. Wormel, S. Divatini and Armoroni, P. Gurney, J. Clatworthy, Mrs. C. Gurney. By Demerit from Glamd, a 6-year-old with his third win in 15, prepared by Gary Crispin. And from last, Jay Whiting has brought him on the scene with a superbly timed finishing run to grab them in the shadows. Sir Mambo second by Warchant out of Lady Mambo, trained by Martin Allen, ridden by B. Kirby, and 3, Harry Thomas by Scandal Keeper from Orangi Springs, Ross Price and Jared Noski. A short neck by a head of the margins. It's 1:23.84 there, the time for the 1400. They've run home in 35.01 that last 600 metres. And so the winner, Zero Demerits, at $4.20 on the SP. Sir Mambo, $3.70. Harry Thomas, $6.50. The next event, race 5, the Ascot Racing Carnival Handicap over 2,200 metres. 1 Couleur Bazaar comes out. 8 starters in the next event of the day. Well, he timed that like a Swiss watch, Jay Whiting, to get victory on Zero Demerits, making it successive victories as we take you back to the art. Here's Britt.
Thanks, Darren. It was a really nice time to run. Sir Mambo second. Is there any bigger certainty than that happening? The poor horse finds one better again, and today it was Zero Demerits. The punters got it right. Gary Crispin joins me now. And has this horse come back better this campaign? He's put 2 together now.
Yeah, I think he's learning all the time, and he's not so green now. So, yeah, we'll take that. And, you know, his last win was excellent. He's done it from up there on the pace, and he's come from behind today. So it gives you another dimension, so it's really good.
Certainly showing that bit of versatility. It's always nice to know you can put them anywhere. Which run impressed you more?
Oh, look, they're both, any win's good. Any win's
It certainly is. Today, were you comfortable watching him in running when that pace was going on up front?
I probably was struggling with it a little bit, but, you know, he's done the job, and, yeah, one of the stable hands, it's her birthday today, so happy birthday to Sharon. And, yeah, and it's a joint effort at home, so the staff's pretty good. Danielle does a big job.
It certainly is, and it's a good point there that the staff back at home and what it means to them. There's no better birthday present, is there, than a winner?
No, there's not, and without them, you haven't got a stable. So, yeah, thank you to them.
Well, they're doing a great job at the moment. Well done.
Thank you.
And Zero Demerits coming in and now under Jason Whiting. Great to see these owners out here. They were here 17 days ago in the winner's circle, and they made plenty of noise on that occasion. And today the horses rewarded them with yet another victory to make it a 2 in a row. Brings up its 3rd career victory from 15 starts, has placed 3 times, and as a 6-year-old it's only fairly lightly raced, so good to see that the horse is learning what this caper is all about. And as Gary mentioned, just the versatility as well about this horse, the fact that he's able to do it up on the pace where he was settled 4th in running at its last start victory, but today from back in the field was a really game effort to be able to run over the top of them. So Mambo, as we mentioned, back in 2nd, but to that horse's, I guess, benefit, it's that when you run so many seconds, you start not getting penalised for the points. So probably, I think, has run enough consecutive seconds to mean that it won't go up in the ratings points for running 2nd. So we'll meet these on the same weight terms if it goes around again at the next start. We'll wait for Jason Whiting to come on in, and we'll have a chat to him about the performance of Zero Demerits. He wasn't aboard last start. It was Paul Harvey who was aboard, but he has been on the horse for the better part of his career and knows him quite well. And today it was a well-timed run to get victory. As I mentioned, Sir Mambo in 2nd, and Harry Thomas with the blinkers on in 3rd. It was a nice performance there. When it was crossed, Jared just elected to get off the fence, but unfortunately didn't quite do enough to hold on. And Pearl Trade, pacifiers off, actually, I think settled quite nicely. There was a bit of a worry that with those pacifiers coming off, she can be a fierce racing sort of mare, that she may get on the bridle, but she was quite good in finishing 4th. Jason Whiting now has jumped on those scales. He's been attacked by a big bunch of owners who are very, very happy with him. And Jason, nice performance there by Zero Demerits. Back in the field today, which is good to see the versatility for this horse.
Yeah, he's ended up back there again, mainly because there's this little bad habit he's developing. It's 3 starts his prep, he's just not something in his head. He's not wanting to jump real clean, where he's never had an issue in the past. But yeah, so it's just I was lucky there today. He was still able to get over the top of him.
Does it give another string to his bow, though, the fact that he cannot jump and then finish off the way he has today?
It's probably actually sort of is suiting him, probably riding him a little bit more that way, but still, it's still not a really good habit you want him to get into. So.
No, it certainly isn't, and it's always nice to come back to the winner's circle with a big bunch of very, very happy owners.
Yeah, they've been around, they've been good owners for Gary and that. They've been very patient, and this bloke's taken probably a bit of time to figure it all out, but now it's good to see him starting to make the right steps.
It had a lot to do with him early. Does he feel like he's really made that progression now in terms of his mental, physical development?
Yeah, he's always felt nice. He's probably more brain, immaturity in that early days. He was always a bit field shy and, done a lot wrong in that way, but he seems to be getting over that now, so hopefully he's keep on going with the job.
Good to see him putting it together. Well done.
Thank you.
Jason Whiting combines with Gary Crispin and a very happy